Hello guys, Shade here, and this is just a short video where I'll give you 5 quick tips for beginners. But before we get started, I just want to remind you that this is for the private server, so if you're playing other versions of the game, this may not be helpful. And with that being said, let's start with tip number 1. Choose wisely the class you wanna main, because after you've done all the main quests, leveling other classes gets really hard, unless you buy boosters and grind like there's no tomorrow. But if you can't, then it's a good idea to level your main class right from the start till you finish all the main quests, and then level up others. But if your class is not available from the start, just go through the main quests till you have it unlocked, except for the Berserker and Occultist. Those can only be obtained through items that drop in dungeons. Tip number 2. Complete Meridia dailies. More precisely, these cubes you see floating around, because they provide cool titles, but more importantly stats, and free stats are always welcome. Don't know if those gets multiplied by the percentages you have or just flat stats, but still it's a nice boost. Anyway, some cubes have different endings, like this for example, you can see has 4 and each with a different bonus. But unfortunately you can't check how many endings are left in the mission when you try to take it, since the text doesn't fit in at the moment, so hopefully will get fixed soon. I know what you're thinking, and yes, you can accept the mission and check if you've done all the endings, but if you abandon it, it will count as completed, so it will waste one entry. Not sure if it's intended or just a bug. Tip number 3. Level up your professions, because like the Meridia dailies, these also give us more stats, plus every week you can get loyalty points for free, ranging from 500 points if you're on the top 100 all the way to 5000 if you end up on rank 1, and to check your ranking just click the trophy icon on the minimap and select the one interested. Tip number 3.5. You can level up your gathering and fishing just by staying AFK. And to do that, simply start the gathering process and leave it alone until it finishes all the base or durability of the tool. But I would focus more into gathering since this profession will be really useful in the end to craft foods and drinks, and also enchantment cards for your equipment, so it will save money in the long run. Tip number 4. Don't be cheap on HP potions. Unless you're a paladin or a cleric or have a proper equipment, then you don't need those. But for everyone else, you surely need potions since dungeons in this game are no joke. Even on solo mode, where you should teach the mechanics of bosses and stuff, they still hit like a truck. So be sure to have a good amount with you and use the automated potion slot. Tip number 5. Senshi Party. This one is mostly for our Kingdom players, because it's very similar to the Eidolon system and some stuff may not be instantly obvious. Well, it wasn't for me right from the start. Yes, I know I'm a big dumb. Anyway, Senshi's Blessing will give you bonus stats just by having them in the party, so they don't need to be active like the Eidolon stars. In addition to that, by leveling them you get more stats, more precisely 2 per Senshi, but of course each one provides different ones, so it's useful to level up or your squad. And last note, you can use all your Senshi's ultimate even if they're not summoned, just drag this skill on your skill bar and use it when you have the required SP. And that's all for now. I know these tips are not useful for all of you, but for some it might. And if it was, please leave a like, it really means a lot to me. So thank you all for watching and good luck. Bye!